under the VPN 10.
And this will be applied. I mean, this is a local.
I will no, this is your centralized data plane policy. You can also apply on locally. You need a root. Same thing. NAT is NAT. The difference is that rather than doing on a transport link, we are doing this on service side. But how it will work? So first you have to create template. Let me see if I have a template is there or not. Tick. So I can copy this R3 service VPN 10 interface template, copy, and I will use this is for service NAT. Service NAT, where is that? It's on the top of the list or bottom of the list? Yes, on top of the list. Most specific long entry is on the top. Yes. Because first name is common.
Right, yeah. Correct.
And edit. So first what I need for this, there is no separate template is required. I will enable this on back, cancel. I will enable this NAT on service VPN interface, which is gig 0/2. So where is our that interface? I will edit this one. And this is under the interface or where? Let me see into the interface, edit. Oh, I'm sorry, come on. You need a separate feature template for this. Cancel. Feature. Yeah, add template. For the model VH Cloud, and you have this one, VPN interface NAT pool. This is for service side VPN. I will give the name for this. This is R3 service NAT. So this is itself is interface, okay, but specifically for NAT, port forward, static NAT tracker, all these things. By default, this is once again is in shutdown state. So global, no shut. See, the interface name should be like this. You can set from 1 to 31.
Okay.
Just add 1. Do not delete anything. NAT pool 1.
Okay.
This is the interface we will apply when we go for the policy. NAT pool 1. Okay, these are the interfaces you can create. How many? 31 interfaces with the name NAT pool. Okay, so then what you need here the IP address. I will say, because I'm going to apply this is on R3, so I can set the IPv4 address, and this is not exactly the IPv4 address, this is the pool range.
Okay. This is
Suppose you have any unique, you need so you are using the overlapping, there is overlapping scenario, so use any unique IP subnet here, and this subnet we will advertise with the help of OMP.
so this block is the one it's going to get netted to. Whatever
Yeah. This is the pool, through that we are going to be NAT.
Okay.
So here I will say 172.50.0/24. So that is the NAT IP pool,
Okay.
unique NAT IP pool.
And you are going to net the complete site 103 VPN 10 IPs.
Yeah,
Right?
through this.
So in a real world scenario, we should stop advertising those blocks, right?
Those.
Now in your real world scenario,
Hmm.
you have two sites with the same IP block. Let's say 192.168.10.0/10.0/3.
Yeah.
Now what you're doing is site B. We are netting it to 172.50.
Correct.
So this site should know only about 172.
Correct. All the sites should know this IP address.
Right. So you will advertise it in the
In the OMP.
Correct. How about the 192.168.10.0/?
But this is with the help of the policy you will now apply. Its source is this, destination is this, go to this NAT pool.
Then I got it. Now what about the routes which are actually present there? 192.168 route.
Okay.
We should stop advertising those, right?
No, why? We are not playing with those type of routes. We are just, I'm just, let's say I'm purchasing the public IP pool from the service provider. I'm taking that pool and advertising in my sdwan network.
Okay.
This is the steps I'm doing here.
I got that. What I'm trying to say is,
So once you apply this and then ask your question, I think that will be clear, your questions. Okay, so refresh mode I can once again do bidirectionals. And I can say on. Direction is inside. Keep it inside, NAT inside. Overload is the same thing. More than 254 users. Overload is on. Port forwarding and static NAT is not required here. This is the same thing like we have for the transport NAT. Okay, so this template is now I need to be attached in a device template. R3 service NAT. So go to device. Okay, and go to this device. Device template. Add it. This is under the service VPN. And you have this. You can also delete this one. And there is a interface. VPN interface NAT pool. Then you need this R3 service NAT, and that's it. Update. Next. And see the configuration. So under the VPN, then what you did, So earlier you deleted this. So you have created under the VPN 10 interface is NAT pool 1, and then you give the IP address with this range. This is all 254 IPs, and then you also automatically it is adding the keyword NAT. This is direction is default was inside, right? Why it is deleting? It says direction I am deleting. Okay, so I'm not going to apply this. I need the direction. Default meaning inside, then why it is deleting. Update devices, feature, edit, service VPN. I need a different one. R3 service NAT. Update. Next. Figure. References. Under the VPN 10, this is you're doing the service NAT. And direction is inside. And this will be the prefix, which is the OMP will carry as a service route, as a OMP route. Earlier this was the prefix, which is deleted. Yeah. Configure. So that means now OMP is going to be carry this service route and sending to everyone. That means if I go to, let's say, CSR, so it should know about this pool. Show IP route. So 172.50, this one. 172.50.50.0.
And what was this IP when we applied it?
NAT pool 1.
That interface when we applied it?
Now it is under the VPN 10.
VPN 10.
NAT interface name is NAT pool 1.
And that's in site 3, right?
Yeah.
And site 3 at 172, 17 or 18 IP.
Yeah, these are the private, their own IPs.
They are still there.
Yeah, you can see here 17.40, 18.30.0. So this is a separate interface you added. It's like a separate interface.
Correct. Now, when I try something from that side, it's dynamic, right?
Yeah.
So I cannot initiate traffic towards this block from
Yeah.
it should be from that side.
Yeah.
So when I try to
It is centralized. With the help of the centralized policy now, you will give the directions. How would you NAT it?
correct. So from that test PC, when I come out, it will get netted to this side.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you apply the policy. Once you apply the policy.
I'll ask you a question once I finish this. So once you finish, I'll ask.
Okay, so then everybody knows this. SPC1. This is only IP subnet, right? So now finally configure the policy. This will be the centralized data policy. So custom option, traffic policy, traffic data. I will delete this. So we will make a policy that if traffic is going to the destination private IPs, RFC 1918, then apply this to the NAT pool 1. And then from service to transport will be applicable to sites. Site 103 or 104. Okay, so how do you do this? Add policy, create new, and then default action I will say accept here. This is my service data NAT. Paste. Sequence type custom. It will give you all the options, and then I will say if traffic destined to my destination prefix. The destination is RFC 1918. Only RFC 1918. Then what you do, action is accept, and then use this NAT pool. So NAT pool number is, we have given 1. Yeah, here is that, and this is the interface. Save. But if the traffic is going to anything else other than this, then we'll go to the via internet. So we'll make a second rule. This is match any. Okay. Action is accept. But then you have a NAT VPN, which is 0. Save. It will look now, if the traffic is going to destination, it will be NATed with that IP address. Okay. From that, it will pick one of the IP from that pool. Default action is accept. Save this. And now you have to activate this. So go for this one. Go for edit. Go for traffic rules. Go for traffic data. Add. Import existing. Service data NAT. Import. And then the policy application, traffic data. This is applicable for sites and VPN. So I'm going to be applied to spoke site, which is 103 and 104. This is also H2, is containing those lists.
between 103 and 104 will be affected by this configuration.
Yes. You can also use site all. Well,
Okay.
right now I'm just doing these spoke sites from service, and for the VPN, this means this will be the source now. Source are my 103 and 104. For those sites I am doing this service side NAT. VPN 10. Add it. You can see the preview before to apply. So it says there is a policy NAT. The traffic is going to destination this. Action is accept. NAT pool is 1. For the other traffics, it will go to the VPN 0.
Okay.
And this is the other policy. And you are applying this to the region 2 from service, and for the region 2 you have this 103 and 104 sites. Save and activate. This will go to done. So if we go for R3, because this is the data policy, show policy from Be Smart. So it is downloading this policy, NAT policy.
Okay.
But if I go for R1, okay, I'm not applying on this R1. R1 have no idea about this NAT policy. Show policy from Be Smart. So no entry is found. Okay. So now how would you validate this? So if I go to test PC1, first I want to check ping. Oops, no. Cisco add 123. From here I want to ping 192.168.1.1. So I'm reachable to 1.1. This says if traffic is going to the destination, ping to the 88888. I'm also reachable to the 888. I can also go to the internet. But now if I do the telnet to this 192.168.1.1, okay, it should be natted via the NAT pool. So I will say here who. It will show me the location. See, 172.50.50.1.
Can you try the same for the test PC?
From PC to. From here, not this telnet. So first ping, this first packet will be dropped. It will take R. This fine 1.1.1 telnet to 168.1.1. is same. Okay, the second line is line VTY2, line VTY2. Okay.
Yeah, this is correct. This is what I was saying. Because we haven't applied the NAT on the 104 interface, right?
Yeah.
So it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Though we selected the
Yes.
source as 104.
Yeah. Correct. So this is you want to see
Yeah.
40.1. Yeah.
So adding that 104 into the list is not making any.
Adding that.
You selected the sites 103 and 104, right?
Yeah.
Ideally it should be just 103.
Yeah, because you're configuring on one of the
103.
template is attached on one of the device, not on both.
Yeah,
NAT pool.
104 we
Yeah.
have to attach that.
So this is your service side